And then for our second test and check, it's to log in to the DX toolkit on the terminal, and I show it from a Mac's point of view. But yes, just see if you can log in there. And I'll go through this in another video, but this is the link for the installation guide for the DX toolkit. And I know that DNAnexus has also put up some tutorials to help you out as well, and do reach out to me with any and all questions. But I also have this video that I'm working on for you guys on how to install and get set up with the DX toolkit. But basically, I'm going to show you live how you can log in to the DX toolkit on your local machine, like your computer, or if you're using a server for some high performance computing, from your university or your work. But basically, when you get into the terminal, you're going to write DX login over here, and then you're going to enter your credentials, your password, and a verification code. And that verification code you're going to be getting from there's the Okta Verify app, and you're going to click it, and you're going to get a password, a verification code that you'll put in, and then you will log in. And I'm going to show you what this looks like live right now. But this is the second, because we need to make sure that we can also communicate very efficiently with the DNAnexus platform from our local machine. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to check out and make sure that we have the DX toolkit enabled so that you can log in and you can communicate with the DNAnexus portal, the research analysis platform for the UK Biobank data. So what I will do, and this is on my local work Mac computer, is I'm going to log in to the terminal application using the DX login. So let me show you how that looks. Okay. So you see over here, what I have is I've clicked here on the terminal application, this one over here. And this brings me to my computer over here. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to write DX login. And then you'll see that it gives me this sign, so acquiring credentials from this over here. And this says, what is your username? And my username for me is going to be my email. So I'm just going to type in my email over here. It's very similar to the login for the DNAnexus portal. In fact, it is the same thing. You put your email. I put my password in. I'm typing, but it will not show it here. And then it's also going to similarly ask me for my verification code here. So if you recall that for my verification code, I'm going to go here onto the Okta Verify app, and I'm going to see that the code here is 814275. So let me put that in over here. 814275. And then you're going to see that it tells me my current project, which is the same that you've seen on the research analysis platform over here. You'd see that the project tends to be the same as this project that we just looked at, IBD Project Sanya. So you'll see that's the same over here, and it's in your credentials are stored here and will expire here, and I can log out over here. But this is what it means. And now I can also do DXCD bulk. And what you will see is DXLS. It's going to start listing everything that is in the bulk folder here in the DNAnexus portal. So what you'll also see here is that if we look at the bulk, we actually will see a lot of different folders over here in bulk, like activity, MRIs, brain MRIs, magnetic resonance imaging, ultrasound, whole genome sequencing, and so on. So this is just showing that from our terminal, we are able to access DX Toolkit. So this indeed shows that the second check is met. Yay! Yes, we are able to log in and access the DX Toolkit using our terminal, and that's what we will be using going forward. And also, since we are in the terminal, what I will want to do for the ease is to also show you that the codes that I'm using are actually from on my desktop that I've created over here. So I have downloaded onto my desktop the codes, and I've created the codes, and they're available in Sanya demo here on my desktop computer, So I'm going to click this over here, and this will be where I have the files that I want to work with. So what I will do over here is on my computer, I'm going to go and I'm going to do CD, change the directory. Actually, if I do pwd, it's just going to show my users. And this folder here, get info, this folder is in users Sanya, SK37 desktop. So what I want to do is I want to go to CD desktop, and then ls means I list it. Just like how I did this DXLS, it lists everything in this folder in bulk in the DNAnexus. The DXLS was listing all these little folders in over here. So similarly, what I've listed is that we have these three folders. We have the desktop original, we have the DNAnexus example, and Sanya demo. And I want to CD into Sanya demo, and ls lists it. So I have all these different files inside that I'm going to be working with you guys in this video tutorial. But this again just shows the second test, and I'm also navigated to the folder where I want to use the codes, so that will be easier in the subsequent steps. So I do pwd, and it will print the working directory, which is users SK37 desktop Sanya demo, and this is wherever your files are or your codes are. So that's what you have to consider. So with that, we're ready to get started.